Kwame na nkasa wa ha maybe or question na obebisa Kwame wo question wo ha ubetimi ebisa ye brother na answer na ubebisa question no mame enka bibi kitua bi abusua na ye kasa about Tilija. Thank you so much for your gift. I really appreciate it, Tilija. Na ye kasa about IT ne AI technology ne man inti sa afi na wa join ya eno na ye brother e chechim kwa ba faso be isu IT na cyber security ne AI honyo mo ma inti se wo question bi wo e bia tisia na join ye na se still person bisa question na eno na ye ka ho ase obetum aba na wa be bisa any question bia o pese obehu about IT and cyber security and AI no ubetimu join ye na wa bebisa o question yenko Kwame Nyansa me pacho wo question bi wo ha ubetimu abisa ye nuano.
Okay, auditors are some na can na minti honi ye because me journey late.
Okay. Okay. But ubetimu akasa.
Yeah, audit there no person because not yet can about say we said JMPC so omo use paper trail paper way no way I recorded bibia I don't know ebetimi paper no betimi say anytime but say we use a computer there's always a trail, a digital trail into so obi say so obi or data obetimi ehun ade a we ye in the past no with the digital trail no I an audit nti obana say auditor no obana say we need information and obana no audit but in computer day at least there's always information available we say computer
So
no
like
come there's a backup
system locks everything you trade the activities Nipa perform on that particular system.
Yeah. And even if you destroy it, Grandpa, there is a backup.
Okay.
All right. Me pacho aja press me ba so see na Benji obi wo den obi wa obetimi ehu ama wa boa no employment side education background ben.
Yeah, most of the time, you know, I experience because some of the boys now minimum age run obi o ha and certificate you know obi o ha experience why be that and but you know oba na ye akasa but so open then make can say sisi and IT you know and here say obe computer school for 4 years which me acquire certificate for 6 months even Google crown pono say sisi and almost 4 years, you know, and yes, so much, but use as much as first, you know, who shade my 7 year 4 years degree and so which my certificate, and I make a share with Miss Joanne say, Ope say, a juma, Ope say, we IT, a boot camp, she should boot camp be na joining, then show how a juma necessity, you know, a bet show what is the trending any all these different way, you know, because I mean any discipline be our PBR. So share, you know, even medical field, then I make us say like for AI, you know, one of the things that you bet me use or Ghana no, is in the agriculture and medical field and any banking system. No. We need a lot of these things, you know, at Ghana because agriculture there will be yeah, it will never stop. But so we share trend in agriculture now. In collaborate, you know, any agriculture because it's not that sexy. But so experience with agriculture in AI. It say Chinese food baby, you know, almost build it, you know, a large scale agriculture equipment, you know, Ghana. Because you know, it's called precision farming and smart farming. So to me, you see those equipment, you know, AI equipment in farming now. To me, I build a big scale agriculture. I started to say, oh, feed in coffee, you know, you can pioneer in so many different crops.
Okay, Benji.
Okay.
Per se, who say, now me can say what type of jobs? Say, a beer, Mona, a Jumania Modia, oh, yeah, pay a beer security for your pay developers, yeah, pay we auditors, yeah, pay yeah, pay all that, a beer testers. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, so who say, okay, this is where I fall in. Now, nipa no apply, no apply as such, but say general, sir, if you me, nipa no who be crowd was already question. And just be specific, say, these are the jobs are more or less will be per se or no more general, which me, I.
So personally, me ni ejuma bia it's open at this point. Most of the ejuma sharing was front end developers and back end developer, but yenya in Kuala Alma fill those positions. You know. The next way, like personally, the next way I make sure more of a marketing in Ghana, yeah, did mostly marketing. But it, I mean, positions and I share was mostly back end and front end. We'll build it with the product, But as time goes on, we'll bring in different, as say, start to say, scale it up to, the different way. We'll bring in, different positions to be available. But then I may catch, Miss Joanna said, some of the, cybersecurity and AI training, is for a larger project from ADRF. And I don't know, yes, I don't know right now, no, they are looking for they are looking for the CEOs and the CTOs and the high level positions, they make high decisions, It's I no. It'll definitely take, like you have to be 4 years masters, PhD,
Like the CISOs,
yeah, the C level people, no, I don't know. I just said they are looking forward to, but like directors, managers, it is. It's a bit, but we need they need to fill the C-level positions and assign on master to say almost share,
So, CISO no, almost requirements better than almost CISO. What are the requirements?
and then the board of
And then the
directors,
professional certifications.
yeah, and then the board of directors, approval. I don't know, it's not in my hands. Until almost no, they will ask me for a recommendation, and I'll give them the position. But the requirements, will be C-level. Now, but the thing is, they almost started crumple operation. Into a bear, what say like what should show money is a bear thing because almost started operating. I see an after normal strategic planning, all these different, but almost the cybersecurity in any AI part, I'm said like should start looking into documentation and all that. And so I don't know if when it's ready now, no with almost the scanner up say, oh, okay, start hiring now. Then I'll reach out to you and I'll let you know. Why?
Much Kwame o question naka asa yenko adwoa ho ebia na adwoa o question adwoa praise me pacho.
Okay. Mention that you question and what you want to start it. But one of my mention you be at first on them there or starting now you want to start in on there now.
I bet you late fee.
Me kocha do baby.
You bet you late
I
fee.
think I'm a bedroom fee.
You bet you late fee.
If I come in to stand
You bet you late
me
fee.
pacho me pachi but then na me follow kakre bi me say me late fee. Me late fee me pacho. And then me pacho na was say oh church and kwani AI my late into minim niam wa kan niam won kan ge. So if I say me Ghana na me say me ba join me or class and I say we training something about AI and I say Rubisa what do I do? Is it possible.
It's a, I don't know, it's a company now, organization now, Omo Boa Nkolano, Omo hire me as a teacher. It's a me organization, Omo a non-profit. Me no me started some mature majusika. And see,
Let's say what means that.
well, it's that won't say information I share no very important. And then I mean Miss Joanna can say Microsoft. It is just think about AI. We bet me make 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month easily. To say me obi ejuma etiano but when say like Sisiano companies say AI the way it's say Omu yi edwuma bi afiwo na omu de AI na behye mu aye na automate nti wo AI bia no muhia your job security is very very high and to say ba say be training na you have to understand say no after that no cramp no wo benye sika cramp as trainer ni pago train but na secondly and yet by force, and yet ubetimi akrompa akon online. There are so many boot camps, any free tutoring online now. Ubetimi abo what start to say will make you own AI system. And see one of the problems African is apart from infrastructure, no, we don't have the resources and almost build the AI in our mind. And see Obi to say, like, if a company is coming to Africa to do business in AI now, or the call for bar, almost programming in such a way, say, it has a bias to Africans. Okay, until like there's a company that was built an AI for hiring. Okay, and almost hiring on that when the AI was hiring on, besides say, let's hire for janitors. No, we share. I'm before by. Let's hire for like high level people, high level positions. Africans, especially they almost bar. They don't even speak our language. They don't have our culture. They don't have all these things incorporated. And so we are at a disadvantage already. What did Jamaican say? And see. Say you perceive AI. You to me because you call abro for one more. Because I say open AI on giant human back African man be Africa from them or you got in your own giant man because I hear you bit this will be a work command or any for free. What did Jamaican say?
Sylvia, what answer a question no.
So but what part of AI now more is it the prompts,
basics,
and I'm more sure, but the friends and the development
advance
of AI.
No, into that make culture way a Miss Joan in Kolana you about 57 to 58 ajira. Now Omuni crampono computers are here and was bare computer maybe 12 or not 20 b. Now ya chamo now, San Colano, so we already have kids in Baltimore and Brazil. Now, San Colano, if they combine those two kids now, kind of fun because there's no critical thinking in a curriculum. No? And so, who can say, maybe to say, iRobots, any Siri, any autonomous cars, they don't have the idea. They can't picture it.
No. They're quite besides to say be asking from scratch, whereby mobile machine learning and other things.
Yeah, and TCC and the actual say we have they are starting some mature basics, in TCC and like we have the a website or an application that uses facial recognition for birds. Ghana and in Nigeria. And so we are building all these things using like tools online. And Ghana for that kitchen. They don't even like on the internet, if you are internet crumple no idea we use to if you are lights crumple
obi the question nipa what can I explain dia wo dia toto nyina wadi kan akan afrocentric wadi kan atoto ade ne wo dia toto nyina wadi kan aka ho asem da dansa na ye start program nyina mabisa no questions na mini so betimi akoback akwakokyerem
models and there are algorithm and there's data. Okay, all these things are controlled by human beings. And it's a obi build a model na make just it's a wide dream. Obetimi a wide dream, but only my dream, right? You can have a brain. You don't know how it's no script. All these database now it has bias already. It doesn't respect African data, right? And the robots will not take over. But if we allow it now, there are different kinds of AI. So there was a narrow AI, generative AI, and superficial AI. And then we'll have cognitive thinking, right? And then it's supposed to be like human beings thinking the same way as human beings. It can shut itself out. It can operate the same as human. But then you do what yet cry.
But there one day be do.
Well, I don't know motion, but I don't know it will take some governance, to say. You can't say Europe, they have already in place governance in place. Almost making sure say it doesn't go to that extent. But African, we don't even have anything like that.
It's not just a one day Africa.
And so long as the system can be broken, they will need people to make sure say it is secured. All the time, it is high time. Fire okay, it is good. Says I never win. I was see but then I was saying say fire and see it a best shock will say and check because what I am saying right now it is coming. It is on its way. A best shock will say I dare Ade bechi obeba no beka say na we no nyina fa he be shock you enti ma obi ayam hwehwe no I automated the kinds of weather forecast application so another website it is using a past data and so the problem is say past data na you use it has slavery in it, it has misogyny in it. It has all these, looking down on black people already. And see, those information cannot be used for our current data, our current, our future applications. Not per se a building. And it's a irrigation system. Let's say you need information about how the weather works in our own backyard. You better call Brony that's our information and it won't help us. Because on weather I did make sure wow traditions say hire if you're honest saying to me and you say idea. Now we are not, I can say, baby, you throw paper so. Instead of putting it to computer, one more throw paper so. The paper right, we haven't transcribed all these things into digital format. Say it will help us. And see, now apart from that, the governance now, last time, Obi or Nigeria, a parliamentarian or Nigerian, Obi say. And cloud computer, saying so every I'm not as a cloud is, cloud that was true. So they don't even, all these even policymakers don't even know in the first place. And see, I think we have a long way to go. And suddenly I start to say, introduce AI. But as right now, there is a gap. And Uma Brunine Befele gap now,
Okay, Afrocentric, dear, I think that's still until near Mabiasi, lie or so we had in your own TSC. It's my inviting is and call one Casamran and your person on can I enter because you see how they or the message or the comment be at say what do you do as a human being if AI takes over your job?
Okay. My name is I'm not gonna say about baby sir, but yeah discussed this way before. So if let's say who build the AI is if an AI takes over your job, another job is opened because someone has to operate the AI, right? And see, and it's more of they kind of saying, "Oh, be upgrade and I said, we be something different to fill in that AI gap, you know." And see, so who shot the way Juma at here? First, there are so many jobs that have been lost. So first, who call mining now? Yeah, the pickaxe, any shovel, yeah, the mining. But you see, machine that and air mining, and machine one ever operating, and you need that's a need operating. So you have to be instead of using the pickaxe, now you have to learn machine how to use that machine to mine. And see, there's always an evolution. Into men, like don't think say AI. If your AI is gonna take your job, and the job was going to lose anyway. No way, it wasn't secure in the first place. Okay. But it's you're farming, you're fishing. Fititamba, yeah, way. AI any computer, and to me, you're farming, and you're fishing. And see, it depends on where your job is.
Okay. I mean, sir, but Mrs. O'Darby, Sylvia, Chinabwa Day. Or the question be asked to I mean, say, meanings or supported the old can answer a question or they young brother, Afro Central. I miss our bum by you. So I am you and I'm on that to form ye, make a mess, can miss. Sorry, right. Manonet to form ye, Manonet.
Winfred, but who Winfred was you? What I mean, come on. Winfred say, well, me can say, no matter what happens, and your mother says, I can say, this one, you are one, you say, computer, bana. Sunyane, yeah, you can go computer classes, not my kind. The whole Sunyane, 8 to 10, still I'm the 2 me home. Then time your chest, what is a computer? Now, got top, mammy, I got top pension, why? We're so happy to see computers. Yeah, see the one from moi, so you who be that, and that computer be dry. You won't want you say, I did be a palm top. I say, baby, then you were like laptop, but really something is smaller than a computer. Now, then that's an mammy, you see some Panasonic be, some small phone be, a tray, say, be a touch phone. That means what to me touch here. Wow, what I say. Then at first, open your man, first night, you see floppy disk. And I'm better, and to be a more dear way, she changed that. But two floppy disk, and son, a hand TV, then time you book games a cry. I saw for cartridge, banning, a dear, like those times in my evolving, coming to the touch phone. I feel that you don't need even, I feel about SD cards. I'll bet you Maguso, to where I say, Chinyonka. Then it moved from that thing, first, kind of internet. Then you used to go to these internet cafes. And now Yahoo, but see at to be a Yahoo near day. People were getting and I'm letter writing call from because now Facebook was in. People are like chatting and all of those things. But now I do TikTok. I think it's I won't say be anywhere 100% good, but change is beautiful. Africans or not, change is beautiful. And one thing, the change will come.
Yeah.
Now the question is, when the change is coming now, where will we be in the change? Can we mention that Africans actually like helped and as contributed this? Are we securing how I never be anymore and we are just sitting down, folding our arms and waiting and shouting that AI is coming, AI is coming up. So what are we contributing as Africans? How are we going to make sure that we are going to overtake the thing? Because Benji, because I feel like blacks are really, really like smart. There were a lot of things. A lot of time, people say a lot of inventions. Blacks need it.
Yeah, that's true.
Even the bulb. You read about the bulb. They will say that Thomas Edison, and please see the person who was like. There are people who are behind it but never got the credit. So Benji, I'm asking you that as an African who is in AI, please, what are we doing as Africans? I want to know, please.
Okay.
I beg.
And see, the first thing is governance, and the market. How do we govern the AI and the industry and in the ecosystem? And the big thing about AI is people are building in the ecosystem. It's the ecosystem nature say, it's a developer. Now me a project manager. Now me a data enhancer, data cleaning, integrity, and all these things. Now we come together as a team to build for in the interest of Africa. The one thing that Africa can do right now, and I think a lot of people are trying to advocate, is say AI. Right now, the current AI is so biased, and it has very bad information. CCR could be such a GPT on show how a criminal looks like or virtual bibini. It's because information that when you're on internet, HSA, a criminal is always a black person. Oh. Okay, but okay, so on show, show a picture of a business person or virtual brony. Because on show a picture of an IT person or virtual Chinese, right? And see what African we can do, is that we can build our CCR. They don't have data on us. Okay. And if the data now more one crump, it is not structured data. I just say it is not fit for AI. It's not AI ready data. And see what Africans can do, is I say build the ecosystem and data in the image of Africans into your culture, your debation. There is no bias in that culture. Your language, very, very, very important. We don't have AI translating in African language, which is very terrible. Okay, the way we look like, like I said, show me an African. On show be I like some monkey face, but I bet show someone that beautiful to say. Miss Joanne, and I said Sylvia, show you people that represent Africa. And see, I think the opportunity that we have in it is to change the whole AI. We do have the opportunity, but we don't have the resources. We don't have the governance. Ever Shane say, okay, when you come and say lawyer Sylvia say, what you can do is when it comes to privacy laws now, we need to teach people how they can manage their privacy, because Obi or Europe now say Facebook and that's TikTok and infringing on the privacy. There are lawyers that will sue them. I don't know how that system works in Ghana or South Africa. Can we even have lawyers and legal system to take on these things, and sue them so that they can start doing the right thing? Because I'm a business and they are looking for money and they don't have your best interests. So do we have the system to even take them to litigation and make sure, say, they pay for all their privacy and all that, in Yama Africa? And for your question, what we can do is start an ecosystem, start a governance team, and use that to manage, because in Kwalani don't win my deal. Make sure say AI developers or more Africa but who are they developing for? They are developing for the Abrofuna, and I said they are developing for Ghana. Yeah. And so that's all I'll say about that.
Question and I said,
I saw answer but the idea many breed AI I want to create a better AI for Africans. So me pacho Benji.
Yeah, be fine pan kaka sa oni Benji e cash
One man Bibiaka, one man Bibiaka.
Oh, okay.
One man and some.
Mo come na mo ya.
You be the AI in common. Maybe you and I in common. You be the AI.
I don't know. E come na mo ya. Come te come bet me create me.
Hey, asembe
Allah. Where from?
Yeah, me pe mo asemo.
Where from no question na me pacho bet ya wanako. Me pacho me about Imano Atase, what is also how is it going? Oh, okay. Everything is cool, but ye bisa yene Benji AI hon komo kwan be fa so AI betimi aye adwuma wo Ghana mo bia enjoy wo Ghana na adwuma ha etimu aba e wo Ghana eno hon komo ena ne yedie na me pacho wo question na obetim de ato ho na Wilfred wo question na me pacho yenko Winfred, okay, Winfred, I'm Mr. Auntie and can answer na Winfred Betty and can beba mu me pacho aka me 20 minutes na afi ya de aba awie and I starting from pa into no why you late into no 20 minutes time no beba awie Winfred me pacho ti and can question no about the can ya na said there you discuss here na ya ubetimu ama o question akọ Winfred When? Allah, Asamaba. Okay, Winfred, are you there?
Yeah, okay. Sira, good evening.
Patrol is saying.
Radio dum patrol mo so e.
Odoman kuma da ma me ho ye pa. Me patrol wo question. Yeah, wo question betimi ama na akọ.
Oh, to be honest with you, I don't know much about this. And I think that it will be best for me to probably learn from what Mr. Benji has been teaching. Send a dafophobia many opportunity. No, I would be able to probably come in and ask a lot of questions. And for now, the America say my back classroom.
Okay.
And I say my lecture room and mission.
Okay.
And now, my question is, share done to produce and can Mrs. But what in can. Producer na making what in can
maintain producer can
oh na na mu nyina mo ya ma de so ya be so am nko nyina ye nka mo mie musa producer say the eye is scrolling
producer Pacha what is saying
is producer AI
producer baby I will be
is producer AI is he AI or on AI
person that be bedroom now producer for AI and
I say I am suspecting something of such. I'm suspecting something of such.
When? Over say me sue from one.
He's not suspecting.
Me sue from.
No matter the obey unia bema. No matter so be see me so win see unia bema. It doesn't change anything.
Now Miss Joanne. Ms. Juan, I am looking forward to a future where SADE will be incorporated in like education system. Okay. Because at a point, that ICT I think it's Mr. Teaching ICT and some introduced about schools, and I felt very empowered. And when I realized that they had introduced it, I felt like, whoa, I can actually share my knowledge and all that. I think, say, if you're adding it to your education, we should be able to tailor it to make it appear more African, make it more friendly to African. Because if it becomes more of European or something like that, I'm a first person, I may be a free education system. Because we are sick and tired of these people feeding us with, bullshit that we don't need in Africa.
Yep.
And so if Africans are able, look a bit to say, Papa, Sofo Kantanka. So Kantanka says, AI, no more. Right? Because there are lots of things he does. That is, it looks like, Benji, please, can you explain to me? So is this AI something like Sofokantanka's car Equinechia? What me sensing? Say, oh, then all Kasa, then not all Kasa and all of those. What to be beside? Yeah. What to be beside the question? What to be beside the question? No answer. Yeah.
Into AI knows AI then yen dasam. I buy actually 67, 63, I didn't know. Yeah, AI. So we share computer cramp AI. We share phone so AI. But Tina American says we have something that we call Gen AI, which is generative AI. And the reason why I hear so popular and say it uses information, trillions of data to behave as a human being. And the whole idea of AI and say idea I am to me, this is a car now all can say car no, if we want to convert the car into AI, we'll put information like the street lights, sensors, we'll put information like street map and sensors will train it say it can identify a human being. So that means say all human shapes so we have to put in all this information in that AI in the system until we can take anything. We can even take your penny and convert it into AI. That means that you have to put in that information. The information is where we are right now. Information, the data is where we are right now. So you need information that is catering for Africa. And to see, I say, Kantanka person or converting the cars into automated, into self-driving cars. He will need the structure of Accra. And the structure of the internet services, the stoplights, everything to put into the car to make sure say car and konya accidents. And it is a truck driver be crossing out. They will be able to tell say truck driver is coming. It is that information. If we don't have it now, Kantanka cannot convert the cars into AI and make it autonomous car.
Mr. Benji, the survey can your levels, okay. Just like you rightly said. Yes.
If I tell me for clarity on the American Benji, I'm saying that on say Kantaka Castle, it makes sense. It has those senses. It has actually gotten there. Not long ago, me who do a TikTok, Nani Pakonata or reversing, and it was getting closer to be a bit in Yasekano. Something spoke from the car that or bang the and the person was speaking Chi.
Okachi.
It was so fascinating. Okachi, wow. Okachi, I didn't catchy. I can't be who no TikTok. Yes, I say Susuko now the Bobby Bios or something. Wow. And I was amazed. I was like, whoa. So I'm asking that voice, that can sense that, is that an AI? Or something. Okay.
To me, I mean, I didn't know that it has come to that level. Yeah. So there are. Yeah. So you see all these sensors and backup cameras and all these things are AI, but it's called weak AI, narrow AI. I'm afraid of narrow AI because it is not as strong as AI as generative AI. And the generative AI, well, it's not only it's a back up, but it will also read to say Tesla. If you look at Tesla now, it has all this information. It knows the way that the put to start, using the wiper, right? So these information, what they have now is called the narrow AI, and it's been around for very long.
Okay.
I used to work for a sensor company called Memek, and they do all these things.
Okay, Mami missed out. Benji.
Yes, me dad is there to her and me phone in fact, the way and manner more person it is perfect. But you rightly said, what the can who said, me make us say we are gonna in America we are sure. Also what the can who say infrastructure and other resources I bet me I made their build be papa be no ye ni bi wa hase, which is very true. And saving cry obviously a facility na say all the me fan say computers na da tools eba still na no electricity nti here cry ya ho besa actually what you mean ka what you mean ka
Osei maintaining problem.
Kwame dama yewa.
okay
What baga ya noise if you want
Cemetery community one and definitely
there was a honey did
Meti center of the earth.
Site what? Then site not.
Meti 15. So me say Meti center of the earth. Center ankasa. Center ankasa. Assassin fin na meti. Na your friend is saying. Nti the American say mo betimi abe building infrastructure by factoring CBA ahan dum so wa ha say nti ebia mo de solar energy beka ho na yetimi atete yenkwala no ene ye ankasa ye ho sebe ya daachi bi no se change bi beba mpo a enko affect yen as Africans me de make Ghana for asem ente enko affect yen as Ghanaians bebre na enko yeti se ade na ba US na se Canada na se UK ebi after 20-30 years ansa na Africa ye ba beti because you know him say na first no movie bi kura timi batwam ewo those countries kura ansa na ba bedru Ghana ha say obi anko brocha ankofa cassette ni bi ama ene ma asesa kakra enti me dem ade so dey am dey to enim no mombra me building infrastructure so thank you.
Infrastructure you have to collaborate with the government, and sometimes the bureaucracy not does. Government here anywhere, you know, if you are building telecommunication infrastructure, all these things now. I mean, Kaiser 2012, you know, we came with waste to power, which means that Ghana ball and we can convert it into power energy and use it to manufacture. How it works, and we collect garbage now, then you incinerate the garbage, you know, to produce heat, and the heat, you know, will turn into condense and will turn the turbines, you know, to produce electricity. And after that, you know, the condensation, you know, will convert into water. It will be drinking water. And we were talking to, you know, I remember at that time it was Gifted Tete. And she was the renewable energy director. And there was too much bureaucracy. And Zoom Lion and all these people. And see, so person building infrastructure. A private company will come in and build it. Because they are looking for their money. And I think the tariff now they were introducing for ECG, you know, was about 9 cents per kilowatts. And Ghana, no, it was 19 cents per kilowatts, and Ghana was subsidizing for 9 cents per kilowatts. And say, no, it didn't work out for them. Say if you are converting all these things into private companies, this government, you know, is into it. And sana, watch my way. But the all kind of materials, if you can build the infrastructure now, but once you build it now, private company builds it now, it will not be in the best interest of the people. Or rate any idea, you know, a bedding. I'm conform more use.
Okay. I'm say Kwame wa drop it. No, bisa no question with Nkako. All right. I'm say the network in hardware. Say question be any ho na say Benjo wo bibi wo ho na opeso de ka ho last na yenji na fe yembra awiye. But before I will back a son, Mammy Miss out America has say Nklana mo training or man, mo school or mono. Age being between what age and I'm a form.
In Nkolani is from high school, so 12 years to 12 years to 17 years. more high school. From Ghana to Brazil to America, more high school.
Okay. All right, me pacho wa question wo hono obetim e de aba anyinti saade a na chese Benji kasa wia na yekọ Benji me pacho wo bibi wo ha beka for the last obeka train last crab out AI ne de keka ho a obetim aka e de aka
Yeah, I mean, the American say AI ne de aba yentumi and dane ye ho. Yentumi kasa Africans ye beti ye ho efimu. Ghana for obia enim ade a AI beboa for nyama bebre me no me dwen agriculture any medicine any banks. So 3 sectors no omo no me here AI work Africa pa especially agriculture no sisia no in collaborate omo ni agriculture nti so person winya bibi who person will build it, or a farming and so we doing precision farming and that's a smart farming and then we'll incorporate AI into agriculture into drones any weather forecasts any irrigation and all these things will be automated into I know that Africans they say dream medicine early detection of medicine of diseases, malaria, a very important say AI. Say you need doctors say they have all these specialties. If say able to me are converted into AI and help early detections, a bit any banking systems, from cash to cashless, and I think 70%, probably more than that, of the people are on bank in Africa, and so there's opportunity power for AI to come in and help with the banking system. It's those things, those 3 sectors, I know now, maybe I make a choice say open sika problem any na wa solve problem with their own okay it's Africa there your opportunity pan and I say omo ma dia no enya omo against omo ba Africa abeboa because there's nothing in there for them.
Okay,
it's anyone America.
All right, Benji, that's a pan and patch. So be person contact behind the scene and answer no kasa about the yakan and name na. Me patch bit in the contact. Eguha my answer information be I will be here so no back as awesome.
Yeah, my mentor was your mom.
Okay. Can say be a YouTube for no so Betty.
Until over to me, I contact me on info@zenotech.com. So info@zenotech.com. Yeah, made that too. Until contact me if there's any openings there.
Okay, any number and answer only the link.
Yeah, for now the officer contacting me, an email will be the best option. Share business number. I have a business number, but to share.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a pan. This opportunity we ni so papa. Sylvia, me pacha o bibi kana o de beba o last thing bia pesa o kan di twato a obetim aba na wa ba be kan na fe ye de aba awie. Miss Sylvia Benji, are you there?
Benji, I was so bad. Why? If you know, Benji, I was so bad. Why? Next time, everyone time,
America. Maybe unless you not me or text so tell so try now best me.
Hey, menkasa. Aye.
Obekasa.
Oh, pastor, papa.
Contact need to make Obekasa behind the scene. Why?
Me pacho you, me chen pan.
Okay, oh, be
show any.
the better last time I na.
Oh, me de na se na beda ne ntino. Mama ba yo.
What da say?
Sebi.
Asisi.
Sebi na sebi
Oh,
pato me Joan. Famisi he ya.
Papa. What me I could dress ha. What da say?
Me betanke no why.
Tanking and a tree day. Anyway,
Pato me nim ni ki.
yeah, that was your phone, you know. I said, Madam, you know, I said, Benji, Madam, I said, Papa, pass it, yeah. Yen say omre wa educate enti yen say omre ye da se papa passe o jimre na oni yen tena se an oni yen tena ha e kasa e wo chire ne nyina
Miss John, my main company, we platform media with a church nyama and be a me no you bet me organizing one day be na chair you know in penny for you know almost person converted into IT you know you bet me I organize it na ya church or how bet me I call into IT you know and the different opportunities there mom
okay
until you bet me I behind the scenes
Mate, anytime you're ready, the door is already open. My main can we answer me refi. Sylvia, Miss Sylvia Benji, me pacho wo. Hello, Sylvia. Sylvia. Me ko hear video be manage video ho pa video na we talk about.
I can't say
Sister. Manage ho pa me pese yenya one day na afi ye talk about it wa say na we educating group for my manage ho pa intino me no be kasa behind the scene na afi ye hu se na ebisi time a obenya ho bra obenya ho na afi ya bam na ya ba be kasa why
I can't say no to my madam. Me pacho with me baba.
Miss Sylvia Benji, okay, yada was papa abusa for me da munyina ase em say aha ena ye de munyina ebesie odom for ne de dom ya ye besen ahia ochena for mucho na mesra much ochena ye was some special thing be was say kasa about it ye nua be hiamwa last week ye videos na ye and as ye kasa ye na kasa no obi contact me nipa ni hiamwa pa ohiamwa pa be Sylvia Misra with all due respect na wabanta mama because you be here one so or was say ye boa nipa no e was say ye kasa ye kire no I mean ye tunufo iti Misra mu nyina ochena mama ye nyina ye nhia na afi ye talk about that issue sebe ya ye nua no sabi onye no ho bone ana se ondwe adwen bone bia na obetimi atink straight iti Misra mu ala ochena mama ye nyina ye mbra antem so that ye betimi ape asem no ne poma sibre okay madam nyina ase
what them for oh me ye baby oh me ye baby oh me ye baby oh me ye baby
Benji, thank you so much for your time.
If easy one oh
Kwame Nyansa, thank you so much for your time.
Oh
me Sylvia Chinebwa me da wo ase papa thank you so much me lawyer ba ko pe obafia no mani age papa because wa oni menyo oni Benji abom Papa Africa and the man to one can me gidi so odoma kuma down ma ohun ye
what them
JK won so back a crabby by my hu be me gidi so won so hu ye baby obia me che obia me san every show obia good luck afi pa kwasi baby obia won so me che Charles me che munyina la abusuafo ye share platform so abribia no me che mo afi me wish mo I mean me send them great love, send them much love.
Oh, my very one, it's easy one game.
More and mama program where a program more and mama platform where the biggest. What you say on Tiasu me say the biggest, the strongest. And until Musha me ha ochna na yemfa ochna so de na embramo na fe obi an cheche na adwen e chire wadwen kan wadwen na me so me kan adwen we enye ntokwasem
what's in my own
ochna everywhere besinye shia Thursday wicked night na everywhere na ya ba Friday Ghana sensem na kan wadwen na me so me kan adwen ya next Friday yes and we another talk minya mfanto wo se on tlochna the munyina ase enyumu se na mantimenka na Miss John the only miss with oneness na makra munyina la abusia for se unya subscribe ma Miss John GH amepa choko subscribe e wo YouTube na se unya subscribe ma Huntasem TV e wo YouTube nso a bomodian na ye ne sa pepepe ma me na wo follow e wo Facebook nso na me Huntasem e spelling AHUNTASEM now the TV no asoso now make sure so be Miss John the only miss with oneness and son wa subscribe and yes I'll be the achinchina e better no wo aso me da munyina ase